and welcome to day 21 of the 30-day brand building challenge. We've only got 7 days left, so let's really make the most of it and pack the biggest punches with the things that we're doing, getting that content out there. And speaking of content, that's what I really want to focus on today. Right, I find that so many people are, and hopefully you're not included in this, and if you are, this is an opportunity to change it. So many people are putting marketing messages out there without really thinking about who the ideal customer is, or stepping into their world and having a good old rummage around and thinking, okay, well, if I were my ideal customer, actually here's the sort of language you would need to attract to really engage me and compel me to take action. So what I really want you to do is think about, like, does your ideal customer even know that you are the one for them? Right? You can put all these amazing marketing messages out there and it's great, but does it really help your ideal customer to know that you are the right person for them? Do they even know that they are your ideal customer? Have you made that clear? Most of the time that's not the case, so that's why you're not attracting them. You've got to be that person to be able to attract them in your life, just as if you were online dating. I deliver a brand breakthrough session every Wednesday at 7 p.m. UK time, which is 12 midday Canada time, and any of you in between all around the world, whatever time that is for you, and I deliver that every Wednesday in the brand the How to Build a Brand group. So make sure that you come and attend those. Put it in your diary. Make sure that you are there every single week, because I share at least 3 things every week, 3 common questions that I get from people across all of our social media channels. I take the 3 that I think are going to be the most valuable for everybody across the board. So make sure you come and take part in that, because I give some amazing information, and this is actually a topic that I talked about in the last brand breakthrough session a couple of days ago. So I want you to really get clear, step into that customer's shoes and think about, well, what are some of the things, if I were my ideal customer, what are some of the things I would want to see from you that would add value to my life? What would I need to hear? What would I need to feel? What would I need to think? So I want you to take 15 minutes today to write 5 posts that you are going to share. You can turn these into videos, by the way, if you want to. That will get you even more exposure. But if all you do is think about 5 pieces of content, it might be a blog post that you share one day. It might be that these are just literally little social media posts, okay? I want you to think about 5 things that you're going to do, that are really going to add value to your ideal customer, so that they stand up and they take a look at you and think, oh, I didn't realize that you did this. Oh, you are the one for me. This is aimed at me. Wow, you are talking to me. That's what we're aiming for here. So I want you to take the next 15 minutes to write 5 titles of what you're going to talk about. And if you have time, to write the actual post that you're going to put with that, and ideally commit to writing more content or creating the videos that go with those things. I always find it easier to create videos than to sit there and write a load of content. Just like this video I'm creating, I'll put that up into my Dropbox and I'll get my transcriber to transcribe this. At the same time, I'm going to export the sound for this as well, so it becomes a podcast. It can go onto Audible. It can, there's all sorts of different channels. Create a video and you can repurpose that video many times over. So that's what I want you to do. Next 15 minutes, just get those 5 things written down at the very least. If you can create anything in that 15 minutes as well, fabulous. If not, commit to a time that you are going to create those things on another day. If not today, so that you can get it done and it's just there and it's ready to rock and roll with your strategy. It's going to build your credibility. If you want more customers of the highest level, then you need to really start speaking their language. There's a love language and you need to learn how to speak it. Make sure you share these things in the group as well, by the way, as you're sharing them out on the other social media channels. Make sure you share them into this group so we can see what it is that you're doing and who you're doing it for. You never know who in this group is going to know who your ideal customer is, and those messages that you're sharing, they will be seen by other people, or it will go in and they think, and then they might hear it that afternoon from someone might say say something to them and think, hang on, I was in a group this morning and I saw someone posting about that. Let me see if I can dig it out for you. I do that all the time. So please don't underestimate the power of sharing in this group, because what you share in this group, I said it before, what you share in this group makes it outside of this group and creates a word of mouth strategy for you that is super, super powerful. It's what we're aiming for. Have fun with this activity, and I will see you tomorrow.